Ladies and gentlemen, first of all, we thank you for taking this time to join us for this special occasion. We're live at the Marilyn Monroe Theater. We're right outside these doors. The spirit of protest, the spirit of justice and freedom ringing from the mouths of our brothers and sisters are echoing through the streets. Tonight, we are honored to protest through the arts. This protest through the arts, called Hello America, is a play that is near and dear to our hearts as it tells the story of 7 African-American men and their journey in painting the picture of the pains and triumphs that they go through. Tonight is a stage reading. We hope for the day for the world to be able to see this play in its entirety. But sit back and enjoy, experience, go on this roller coaster as you hear the words read to you of the script, Hello America. Thank you once again for joining us, and we can't wait to read all of your comments and just feel the love as we go through this read together.
Stop hiding the truth from me. I deserve to know it's real. Ain't nothing like it used to be, and I don't know how to feel. It seems like every day is something else. I'm trying to keep my faith, but I'm overwhelmed, yeah. First they drain you mentally, threaten your identity, then they treat you like the enemy. Goddamn, repetition of history, so the future ain't no mystery. Is it all a conspiracy? Goddamn, we've been through enough. Enough is enough. Enough. We've been through too much. Ay, police brutality, yeah. We've been through too much. Ay, time for new strategy, yeah. First they drain you mentally, threaten your identity, then they treat you like the enemy. Goddamn, repetition of history, so the future ain't no mystery. Is it all a conspiracy? Goddamn, we've been through enough. Enough is enough. Enough. We've been through.
pledge allegiance to the flag
of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Get down! Get down! Flag out! Move! Get down, move! Reloading! You're gonna drop that flag, soldier. If you're gonna hold it, you gotta hold it up high.
This shit is heavy. And what does it mean to you anyway?
That flag means a lot to our nation. It's our symbol of justice. It's our symbol of liberty. What it means to be a proud American.
Come on, man. That's some bullshit. Come on, man. That flag is dripping with blood. Dripping with hypocrisy, oppression.
Don't drop that flag, soldier. 407 years ago, our forefathers brought forth on this continent a new nation, conceived in liberty and dedicated to the proposition that all men are created equal.
I got a feeling. I got a feeling, brothers. I got a feeling. Somebody's trying to take us out.
We held our flags as Thomas Jefferson, forefather, wrote the beautiful Declaration of Independence, declaring that all men were created free, but had more than 250 slaves in his possession. Held our flags. They got rid of the Black Panther Party. A group with successful programs like free breakfast for different children in 19 cities. 20,000 children fed consistently.
March!
Free health clinics in 13 cities. A school so good that by 1977, the governor gave them an award for having the highest standard for learning and education in elementary school. Not to mention the free food programs and them standing up to racist police.
We held the flag as we built our own Black Wall Street in Tulsa. The date was June 1st, 1921, when Black Wall Street was bombed from the air and burned to the ground. In 12 hours, the once thriving 36 Black business district in northern Tulsa was destroyed. The night's visit left some 3,000 African Americans dead and over 600 successful businesses lost. As to be expected, the infamous Ku Klux Klan, working in consort with ranking city officials, was to blame.
Time out. You mean to tell me that they put all that in some history books?
Nah, but a lot can be found on the internet.
Oh man, internet. Look, internet is only for shopping, sports facts, emails, and you know, during those late nights, when it's time to log on to them sites, and the self-loving begins.
Hey, I know what you're talking about.
What?
Hey, because Pornhub help your boy out plenty of nights.
Come on.
Hashtag. Ooh. Self-love. My fault. We held the flag as they lynched us. It was typical to have a picnic on a Friday evening down south. The word picnic was short for pick a nigga to lynch. They would take a black male and cut off body parts as souvenirs. This was the turn up for several years.
We held the flag united as we marched, but was hosed down by water holes and flesh-eating dogs came after us. Put in jail for sit-ins and demonstrations, fighting for our rights and what we deserve.
I'm holding this flag as the CIA and FBI killed Medgar, Malcolm, Fred Hampton, and King, all because they were a threat to an operation. They were terrified of the Black Messiah.
Deception, division, intimidation. A massacre destroyed the party at the command of J. Edgar Hoover. Well, you ever heard of cointel?
They kept testing us from Nixon to Reagan
and blamed us for the devastation of our streets. But no one wants to talk about the government. I mean, the invisible man. That dropped guns and drugs off in Watts.
Come on, man, they knew how powerful we were. So they did it again, the drugs and the weapons to separate the structure of family. It's been like that since the beginning. House nigga versus field nigga, light skin versus dark skin, the nation of Islam separated, Christians separated by denomination. Come on, man, gays against straights. I'm telling you, man, they know exactly what they doing.
Yeah, they do.
But hey, don't tell nobody.
Man, we held our flags as the government blew the levees in New Orleans.
You know what?
Hurricane Katrina blew the levees in New Orleans.
Hold on. Now you just making shit up, bro. Hit us with the conspiracy theory shit, bro.
I ain't believe me. Wake up. Look what happened with Hurricane Betsy in 1965 when the government apologized for blowing the levees.
All right, confession. I need to stop using the internet for porn, because I don't know none of that.
Yeah, we know.
I don't know none of that.
Hey. We held our flag as
Hoods, brothers.
He was just a 17-year-old boy. Not perfect or no saint. And no different from any other 17-year-old boy.
He was 13 years old, visiting his cousins in Money, Mississippi.
He was 12 years old and in the park.
A journey to the store for Skittles and the Arizona tea.
Stopping by the store for a piece of bubble gum.
Playing with a toy gun.
Brought an encounter that turned deadly as he was killed by a neighborhood watch enforcer.
Southern trees. Southern trees bear strange fruit. Blood on the leaves. Blood at the root. Black bodies swinging in the southern breeze. That's a strange fruit from a popular tree.
Can you hear the sound of my distant screams for help? As this hero without a cape shot a bullet from his millimeter gun into my chest, signing away my life's eviction? How could he be let free? I will never get to see my dreams manifested. I didn't even get a chance to become a man yet. Never will I be able to say I do to a beautiful wife, or even give my parents grandchildren.
It took just minutes for them to kidnap me and beat me in the barn. Laughing sounds echoed the barn while I screamed. Eyes gouged out. Shot in the head. Barbed wire tied around my neck and connected to a large metal fan, all because she lied and said that I whistled. They tossed my mutilated body in the water.
Mama, why'd you let them kill me? Mama, you bought me this toy gun, but you didn't say it was gonna cost me my life. I promise I wasn't gonna hurt a fly. The car drove up and just started shooting. Bullets was
My face was unrecognizable.
Bullets
I
flying.
was a hunter like a fucking animal.
Justice in my country failed me the night I was killed.
Justice in my country failed me the night I was killed.
Justice in my country failed me the night that I was killed.
Then they failed me again the night they turned around and set my killer free.
67 minutes was all it took for a jury to decide that the men who did this to me were not guilty.
How'd you let them get away with taking my life away?
Who will cry for me? Who will stand up for me? Who will be the voice for the young man who died just like me?
Emmett Lewis Till.
Trayvon Martin.
Tamir Rice.
Unarmed Oscar Grant, brutally killed by a police officer who only got 2 years. Mike Brown, hands up, don't shoot.
Say their names, brothers.
Alton Sterling.
I can't breathe.
Aaron Campbell.
Philander Castile.
Ryan Tillman,
Ahmaud Arbery.
We run with a mob.
George Floyd.
I can't breathe again.
get your knee off of my neck.
Why are they trying to kill us?
Taking my breath away.
Making me feel like a KKK appetizer.
A walking corpse with a target on my chest.
Mutilated by police brutality.
I can't take this shit no more. Enough.
But you can't drop that flag, soldier. We've already been stripped of one culture. Man, they took our names, they took our beliefs, they took everything. Man, we can't lose America too. Man, at least with the flag, we can appear to be citizens. We can look the part. We can look to be a strong force in the society.
Man, we are all one bullet.
From being another hashtag.
Hey. But I'm proud to be an American, where at least I know I'm free. And I won't forget the man who died and gave that right to me. So I gladly stand up next to you and defend her till this day. 'Cause there ain't no doubt I love this land. God bless the USA.
Now I know what y'all thinking. This is about to be another one of those let's think plays. You feel me? Right? Look, you don't want to be preached at, right? Right. You know. I don't hear you. You don't want to be preached at, right? Right. You think we come here to have a good time. They think we come here to have a good time, brothers. Yeah. Brothers, did we come here to have a good time?
Hell no!
I said, brothers, did we come here to have a good time?
Hell no!
Look, we didn't come here to entertain you or to make you feel good. You see, we came here to transcend your thinking, fire you up, and then send you out of here. Now it's up to you if you're going to listen to us tell our stories or if you're going to decide to leave change.
Yeah. Hey, listen, you can take the red pill, or you can take the blue pill, the Matrix.
Hey, like my boy Spike Lee say, hey, you can hop on the bus, or you can let the bus pass.
Yo, we're going to give you about 10 seconds to click off. Please don't click off. Before it get real crazy in here. We're about to count it down. We're going to say 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yo. They still here.
Hey, ladies and gentlemen, that was just the exposition.
Hey, if that's the exposition, then I'm excited. Because listen, this is just scene 1, and I'm already fired up. For Jesus.
For freedom? For brotherhood and unity?
It ain't for Jesus?
No, man. Today.
Yeah. Look, I don't know about that dancing stuff. I don't want people to think I'm soft or gay. You know.
Hey, trust me, bro. You know nothing about this kind of dance anyway. For those who have danced, know exactly the kind of dancing I'm talking about. Because I've had a lot. A grip. A whole lot. A dance partner.
Okay, I see you now. You know I know exactly what you're talking about. You know what I'm saying? Because I can take you way back. To the twist.
Okay, we're talking about popping and locking.
Hey, check me out. Y'all remember the funky chick?
No, wait. Y'all remember the
Look, back in the day, I used to do a little bit of break dancing. So, hold on.
Wait.
We ain't young no more, bro.
You got kids.
Hey, you know, I like my dance, you know what I mean? You know, I'm saving for the special one, but hey, you know that thing, that cabbage patch.
Oh, there we go.
How about the moonwalk? Be real smooth real quick. Or the Tootsie Roll!
that game sweet and go. Let me see the Tootsie Roll. The Tootsie Roll. The Tootsie Roll.
I got this. I got to take this new school, you know, whether it's crumping or the shoe.
hell no.
Ever disrespect Crump like that a day in
You
your
see,
life?
hey, that's not the kind of dancing we talking about. This dance is different.
Okay, talk to him.
This dance separates. No, you stay over there, stay over there. This dance separates the boys from the men.
Oh, wait. Hold on. Wait. Hold on. That's what you was taught. But honestly, man, that's some bull.
Hear me out.
All right, I'm here.
Hey,
I'm listening.
when a boy dances with a woman for the first time,
What do you do?
he walked different from that day on. Dancing with a woman is a milestone in any boy's life.
So what you saying is I'm still a boy.
What he's saying, number one, is that you will be a boy for a very long time.
Oh my God. Hold on, wait.
Hey,
I'm sorry, go ahead.
check me out. You know, dancing comes easy for some of us. You know, some of us got, six packs.
I got one of those.
Yeah. Some of us got six packs. Some of us got my pack.
Oh, you that guy.
Okay.
You that
You
guy.
feel me?
Anyway,
I got a six-pack. I'm working on it.
it's in the refrigerator. Anyway, we all know what to say to get the dance started.
Talk to him.
DJ, come on. Turn me
Kick
up.
the beat.
So what you gonna do when you see her? All right?
Kind of, who got the word?
Who gonna go first?
Who got it?
Who wanna go
Nah,
first?
let me tell you.
You gonna go
you got it?
I go first. Listen.
Hit it. What's up, baby? Yeah. Okay.
Oh, you wait. Okay. Just dropped down. I'm sorry.
All right. Oh, you gotta start over. All right. What's up, baby?
Come to my room so we can Netflix and chill. Chill.
How you doing? All right, check me out. Hey, baby, why don't you just come over and lay with me? You know I love the feeling of your skin next to mine.
You feel me? That's cold. Okay.
Hold on, I got one.
Yeah. What's up, girl? Look, I wasn't gonna say this, but I think I love you.
Feel me? You feel me? Got to. Gotta pull out the artillery.
What you gonna do?
Okay, cool.
You know, we all use this at least one time in our life. You feel me? Hey, sweetheart. You know, I usually don't have sex on the first date, but I think we got something special.
So we showing off now. We showing off? All right, we showing off.
There we
This
go.
is what I do. I need the music real quick. Okay. Come out. I like to.
Okay, I want to do that too.
Hey, she like this though. All right, look, and then I'm like, hey, baby, it's a little cold in here. Maybe we should get up under the covers and cuddle.
I'm practicing too. What do you do?
Okay.
Hey, girl. I think you got a mirror in your pocket because I can see myself in your pants.
Oh my God.
Hey, every time it leads to dancing. Hey,
So shady.
We ain't even gotta say much, you know? We just walk into a room and because God has created such a man that possesses strength. And passion. With the way we walk, you can tell that we know how to dance.
yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You can tell that we got something packing that you want and you wish you could have.
That's exactly the problem.
Thank you.
That's exactly what the media has portrayed of us.
Big facts.
They say all we good for is our song and dance. So whenever they show pictures of us or they show images of or songs about us, they equate it to dancing.
That's facts.
And listen, hey man, we
We are more than that.
Yeah, we
all
are.
right?
Yeah.
We way
We are
more
more
than
than
that.
our bodies, no matter how good they may look.
Yeah. Because our only brains ain't the ones that's in our pants, you feel me? But we are talented, we are gifted,
There you
and
go.
visionaries provide insight for our futures and our families.
It all started when I was a kid, bro.
I got a feeling. I got a feeling, brothers. I got a feeling. Somebody's trying to sneak in my house. Move. I got a feeling.
All right, we gonna watch what I wanna watch.
We always watch what you want.
It don't matter. Just hurry up, stupid.
No.
We supposed to be sleeping.
Hey, shut up.
Stupid, hurry
Shut up. You're making all the
Stupid
noise.
boy.
All right,
So
all right.
stupid.
Look, next.
You're stupid.
All right, no, that's sad now.
Yeah.
All right, hey, I'm moving the channel. We're going through slow.
No more
Well,
doing
hey, this is song of the. Hey, if Corrupt gave a fuck about bitch, I'll always be broke. I never had no motherfucking ain't no fuck. All right,
I want to tell you. Change.
Next. No. Next. Oh. Ooh. Y'all see that? What they doing right there?
He on top of her.
Yeah.
But they don't have clothes on.
I know what they doing.
What they doing?
They working out.
Working out.
At least that's what my mommy call it when Uncle Earl come over, and then the next day Uncle Joe come over, and I look through the peephole all the time. She don't never see me looking. They do the same thing.
That makes sense.
Is it supposed to make you feel like this? Cause it's getting high in here.
Yeah, just a little bit.
This happened before. I didn't know who to tell. I gotta go. Woo-wee.
Yeah, I'm getting out of here.
I'm back.
Go. Yeah. Ooh. Y'all don't see what these two women are doing to this one guy. Woo. My God. Uh-oh. It's getting big. Mom, your friend said you're gonna have to watch me when I get older, cause I'm gonna grow up to be a heartbreaker. What does that even mean?
See, song.
You know, Mom said I'm gonna be a dog, just like my no good daddy.
See, song. He would call me a sissy because I wasn't dancing with girls yet. We didn't raise no fags, he would say. Come on, be a man, get to dancing. Be a man. Man, I ain't no fag.
Sticks and stones can break my bones, but words will never hurt me.
So I thought we get bigger, bolder, braver. But those words, they still seem to haunt us. The little boy inside is scared and scarred.
She spoke no words. She took my hand and we danced the night away.
Man,
I mean, I ain't know the right dance move or nothing, but she choreographed my every single step.
you had a choreographer and
Bro.
teaching you what to do.
I was only 8 years old.
8? Are you kidding me? Bro, at 8 years old, like how old was she? Wait,
I was too damn young! Fuck y'all talking about? I wasn't ready to take that dance yet.
He took advantage of me. I was young. I didn't know what to do or say, but he took advantage of me. I tried to tell somebody, but I didn't have anybody to say. I didn't know any better. And he said, don't tell a soul.
Secrets. We all got secrets buried inside.
What happens? What happens when a later blessing becomes your curse?
I was forced to bite the apple, so I had an appetite for it more and more.
You see, I knew I had to prove I was a man.
I gotta figure out how to get my manhood back.
You see, I was just as much a man as everybody else, you know. I just had to get my girl game up.
I didn't know if I liked it or not. I don't know if I always had those thoughts, but he didn't have that right. I couldn't talk to anyone because Everybody told me that these thoughts were wrong. And all I knew was that I had to work really, really, really hard to get these gay-ass thoughts out of my head.
Gotta get these thoughts out.
I gotta get these gay-ass thoughts out of my head because I am a man and I'm only supposed to be thinking about women.
So I danced for fun, danced when I had to, danced to numb the pain away.
You don't understand, it felt great. Especially with those girls, you know, who never danced before. Sometimes I would just get what I want from her, you know, and just quickly move on to the next one. Just tossing her aside.
Trying to find any girl that I could to prove my masculinity and justify my Christianity.
I remember this one time, all my boys were talking about they going up to the third floor to dance and I should go. So, you know, I get up there, I'm watching all my boys from the basketball team. You know, they're dancing with one girl. I mean, I didn't know who she was, nor did I care. You know, all I knew, she was dancing with all the homies. So, you know, it's my turn to get in on the action, right? And like they say, when in French, France do like the French. So, you know, as I walked up on my new dance partner, I realized the girl that was dancing with all my boys, it turned out to be my little sister. Hey man, get the hell away from her! You see, that's when it hit me, man. A bomb went off inside of my head, and I felt accountable for all of this. For all of it. She didn't deserve that.
Yo, I'm sorry, I can't do this no more. Can you turn it off, please? Yo, that's somebody's daughter they talking about right now on them songs, on these videos. I know I sound like I'm trying to preach or something, man, but I can't help but think about it. I'm about to have a daughter, yo.
Damn, wow. Hey, congratulations.
No, I mean,
That's big.
thank you. No, but I don't know what to do. Bro, this little one got me petrified. How am I supposed to know how to take care of her when all the stuff that I done to these females, not giving a damn about their feelings, emotions, or what it could psychologically do to them?
Oh, that's the hard part. I mean, I'm out here trying to be a father too, but just gotta figure it out.
Bro, but like when I say petrified, like this little one literally has me petrified. Like my dad wasn't there, bro.
And he shall turn the heart of the fathers to the children, and the heart of the children to the fathers. Least I come and smite the earth with a curse.
You know, one of the greatest deceptions that this generation is lost. I mean, yeah, you got your babies, kids, and your rugrats, but they only hurting because their fathers are missing. Absent fathers have left seeds that are sprouted into angry men, confused husbands, unmentored men.
Fatherless, man. Fatherless, man. You know, hey, mom's tried. Mom's tried to hold it down as long as she could, but I just needed something more, you know?
Yeah. Our young men are out here wondering, what did I ever do to drive away my daddy? You know, he was supposed to be my first definition of masculinity.
Supposed to teach me how to shave, how to tie a tie, how to dribble a basketball. Shit, teach me how to holler at a chick. Damn.
Y'all remember that one episode of Fresh Prince?
How could we forget it? You will. You don't have to be angry.
Why should I be mad? At least he said bye this time. I just wish I hadn't wasted my money buying this stupid present.
Is there anything I could do?
Nah, you know what, Uncle Phil? You ain't got to do nothing. Ain't like I'm still 5 years old, you know? Ain't like I'm going to be sitting up every night asking Mom, when's Daddy coming home? You know? I mean, hey, who needs him? He wasn't there to teach me how to shoot my first basket, but I learned, didn't I?
Yeah, you did.
Hey, got pretty damn good at it too, didn't I, Uncle Phil?
You did,
Hey,
you did.
Got through my first date without him. I learned how to drive without him. I learned how to shave without him. I learned how to fight without him. I had 14 great birthdays without him. He never even sent me a damn card. To hell with him! I didn't need him then, and I don't need him now.
Well,
Nah, you know what I'm gonna feel actually? I'm gonna get through college without him. I'm gonna marry me a beautiful honey without him. I'm gonna get a great job without him. I'm gonna marry me a beautiful honey and have me a whole bunch of kids, and I sure as hell don't need him for that, because ain't a damn thing he could ever teach me about how to love my kids. How come he don't want me, man?
A father's absence leaves men desperately looking to fill in the blanks. This topic has been discussed in classrooms, churches, counseling sessions, but continues to plague our children daily.
And he shall turn the hearts of the fathers to the children, and the hearts of the children to the fathers, lest I come and smite the earth with a curse.
Hey man, I can't wait till basketball season start back, bro.
Man, y'all change y'all favorite teams the same way y'all change y'all draws. Or like number 5, change his women.
This dude.
I resent that, okay? And I rock all the apparel for my favorite team at the same damn time.
Hey, just be careful, bro. Before all this quarantine started, I got pressed literally walking down the street because of the clothes I was wearing. I'm specifically talking about the hat.
Come on, man. See, that's it again. See, we still being divided. We killing each other over hats and colors and streets and territories that we don't even own.
Yeah, you want a cop to pay for killing one of you, but crazy, but carry a no snitching policy in your own community, which allows no accountability. Sheesh. That's why women are living men.
Yeah, hold on.
Yeah,
I ain't just
I said
making
it.
shit
I
up
said
just
it.
to say it, man.
Nah, think about it. Think about it. My last family reunion, I saw each generation. Grandma Frankie.
Okay.
Grandma Taretha.
Okay.
Aunt Polly.
Okay.
And Aunt Balua.
Wait.
Yeah, man, everybody got a Beulah.
Everybody got
You
a
feel me?
Beulah somewhere in their family. You talking about Beulah, right?
Listen, wait.
We definitely have a beautiful Balula.
Balua.
Don't talk about. I love her. All right, just know the point is, I look around and notice that.
we're dying from prostate cancer, STDs, cancer, just too scared to actually get tested.
Get tested.
Wait, or depression. Mental health is real, y'all.
That's real.
That's true.
Absolutely.
Big facts.
Big
Go
facts.
get help.
Big facts.
Social media will have you feeling like a hater, looking at everybody else's success and then questioning yourself.
And that's why I had to give it a break. I mean, like, for real, literally. Like, I'm not on it right now. And that was hard.
I mean, it's a part of our everyday life.
Welcome to the nation. Welcome to the nation of speed, my brother. See, it comes a necessary fact in everyday life. See, it comes, we expect fast food,
Fast money.
Fast cars.
Fast women.
Fast relationships.
So, hey, it comes by no surprise. When given the opportunity, we created fast communication.
Like, I'm telling you, we don't even have time to even think before new information is processed.
Hey, and we damn sure don't know how to have a conversation and talk to nobody no more. I mean, everybody just be on their phone, especially at a dinner table. I mean, look at this dude right here. Like, and this dude, bro, what you doing? Like, wake up. I mean, I ain't gonna lie, bro. I got bad too. Like, I got so bad that I broke up with a girl through text message. You
What'd
know
it say? What'd it say?
I said, hey, it's not you. Dot.
It's me.
Look, I told you not to call me here. We're only supposed to talk on the app. I don't even know why I gave you my number anyway.
Hey, Tinder, what you got for me? Okay. Swipe. 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 Oh, big booty, I got a match. Hey.
Nice stuff.
Oh, snap.
Hey. You know, my grandfather wasn't a fool, though. He said, embrace this new age of technology, but beware, you know? Because too much of something is always bad for you.
Yep.
For some technology has crippled, making us lazy and too busy to pay attention. Like, we got to stay vigilant so we can't stay ahead of the game.
Come on,
you
man.
know?
I'm always ahead of the game. That's what makes us unique. That's what makes us cool. See, Robert Franklin said we had to be.
Well balanced.
Come on.
Well dressed.
Come on.
Well traveled
Come on.
and well spoken.
Come on. Hey, and well read.
Hey, I don't know about that reading part.
This guy.
You had me?
But then you lost me.
Yeah, but I'm saying, that you need to step your game up and stay up off them late night sites.
Bro, you do it. Hey, we all do it, right? We
Stay
all
off
do
the
it.
late night sites. See,
I don't do that.
I love reading. See, in school, the boys would call me a misfit, a nerd boy, eyeball, because I didn't do what the other brothers did. I mean, it didn't help that I was still a virgin. It didn't grow up in the hood due to my family having a little bit of money. I mean, we had rough days too, but my father was in my life. And see, that's my problem with society. We focus way too much on the dads that didn't stay as opposed to the ones that did. You understand what I'm saying? See, we gotta focus on the daddies that did stay. I know some people watching right now, and you a daddy that stayed.
come on.
Go ahead and clap your hands on it if you a daddy that stayed. Yes, indeed. But anyway, I say all that to say, I feel like I'm a good-looking dude. Yeah. You know what I mean? Yeah. But, hey, I'm a good-looking dude. But anyway, I say all that to say, I feel like I'm a good-looking dude, but I believe in commitment and hard work.
I didn't.
See? Now that's a hard one right there. So we walk out of churches when our convenient lives get challenged, you know? We walk off our jobs when we offended by authority or inconvenience. Like, come on.
No matter how much I tried, I wouldn't allow myself to be vulnerable again. That girl hurt me. I was loyal to her, gave her my heart, made her my queen, only for her to stick a dagger right through me. So I crawled to my cave and I stayed there.
Hey, power to you, brother.
Well, come on, man. We brag about dancing, but are afraid of true love. We long for tender touch, but are scared of intimacy. If we can't brag about how many women we have, then we feel worthless. Look, we walk out of marriage because we can't endure the pressure and sometimes just get bored. Like, come on, man. We walk away or want to abort a child because we don't want the inconvenience of responsibility of parenting.
One of the first things God says about the man in Genesis is that it is not good for the man to be alone. You see, I brought my toys in my cave so I wouldn't be alone.
Hey, all right.
And the toys I played with kept me occupied.
Wait, what you mean?
The playmates I had long legs, fat asses, and short skirts. And I really loved my main one, but I was scared she'd leave me too. So I had to keep some on the side for safety reasons. Nope, I'm not getting hurt again. I was trained to conquer everything from birth.
That's facts.
When I was a child,
I spoke as a child. I understood as a child. I thought as a child.
I found the one I could never be more happy to propose to. I was nervous about the big step I was about to take. Shoot, could she be the one that I spend the rest of my life with?
I have a nice, beautiful, wholesome girlfriend that I'm supposed to marry because she's the picture-perfect situation. But to be honest with y'all, I'm not even sure if I love this girl.
Man, Proverbs 31 was never a criteria to me. I was just wasting time on countless booty calls. Nothing serious.
See, me, I knew she was the one for me. Before I learned to love her. She was like the sunrise in the nation at war. See, she reminded the soldiers that there's something worth fighting for. See, she excites me. She completes me. And I can't wait for her to be my queen. Yeah, I get nervous because I'm about to embark on a journey that has no roadmaps or instruction manual. But I see the picture of my moms and pops. Just gotta stay prayed up. The walking dead keeps coming, trying to snatch all the positivity away from me. They start to slide into your DMs, and then you start to think, and those questions come back. Am I ready? Will I fall? Will our baggage weigh us down? Can I commit for the rest of my life? Do what if?
I'm ending this relationship with her. I refuse to hold her hostage, even if that means that I'm gonna remain alone.
And I fear that I'll always be alone because of the baggage that I carry.
Come on, man.
Sin, guilt, fear, resentment, pride. Sin again. Oh, I just can't get hurt again, man.
When I was a child,
I spoke as a child. I understood as a child. I thought as a child.
Yo, tests everywhere I go. And at every level of life. I pass one test, I turn around, I'm faced with a new test. Then anxiety starts to kick in, and then I'm sitting here wondering, like, if I'm supposed to pass this test. Like, there's this information of things that I'm supposed to process, and it's like, how the heck am I supposed to process this? Like, why am I dealing with this, and I've never dealt with anything like this in my life before? Like, what the heck is going on? And then it's like, everything that comes at me is literally designed to see me fail. Like, what am I supposed to do?
Calm down, bro. Calm down. You gonna be a good father.
How you know, man?
Oh, because we all experience those same fears. You're not alone.
See, I saw her coming down the aisle. Something comes in my eye. Tears were actually forming. About to say I do.
I'll never be able to say I do.
Look, the two most important days of your life is the day you were born and the day you find out why. I was sleeping on my own potential till my son was born. Watching my wife push him out. Holding her hand as a product of me came out of her. Bro, I was overwhelmed with emotion.
Hey, you know what? I feel you on that. My daughter will know her father's face from the moment that she is born. And I'm going to protect her for as long as I can.
respect.
I'm sorry that I will have to keep you a secret. Yes, I do care about you. But what would others think? What would my dad and mom think? Pastor, friends? And no, to be honest, there's no one else. I let her go, and surprisingly, she was okay with it. I'm sorry, man. I really want to take this step, but I'm scared. I'm not that brave.
What if it's supposed to be scary? But it ends up being all right because it's a faith walk that you're supposed to encounter together. What if you end up running into hurdles, but it reminds you that you got each other covered? You know what? I had to say to myself, man up. It's time to say I do. It's time to leave my father and my mother and later that night bond with my wife, making sweet. Nasty. I said sweet. Nasty. Nasty, nasty. But sanctify love. Sanctify love. Till death do us part. My one and only dance partner. Hey, my one and only dance partner, Martin and Gina. Corey and Topanga.
Come on.
Braulio and Chris.
Come on, somebody.
Hey, got my walking shoes on. Have no idea where I'm going, but the scenery is beautiful. No weapon formed against us shall prosper.
I hear my son crying and I see a little reflection of me. Here's what I once was and I am what he will become. I never knew a love like this existed.
Hey, yo, this some bullshit. I've been robbed. She won't even let me see her or have visitation rights. She said if I can't make it work with her, then I can't make it work with them. Really? This is how you gonna do me now? Yo, it's cats out here being straight deadbeats, and I'm actually trying to be in her life. And you really trying to hold me captive or punish me? Yo, you used to tell me how whack it was all the time, not having your father there, and now you're content with doing the same thing to our daughter. You know, I'm not the only one who suffers, you know? Our daughter will suffer too because of your selfish ass. I just hope that you tell her the truth. You better not lie to her and tell her I didn't try.
Yeah, man, it took some time, but I finally feel complete. My ceiling will be her floor.
When I was a child, I thought as a child. I understood as a child and I spoke as a child. But now that I've become a man, I put away childish things.
You know, I was coming home from a party where, you know, your boy was putting in that work. You know, I had a couple females there that, you know, wanted to dance with your boy. But, you know, I was tired. I was ready to go. Damn, man, police behind me. Man, just stay calm. Stay calm, man. Just remember, it's just one of those stop and frisk routines. Just remember exactly what your mom taught you. Make sure that, you know, you can keep your hands where they can see them. Damn, man, here we go again. Can I help you, officer? Yeah, of course. You know, I just have to reach into my wallet, into my pocket to grab my wallet, and into my glove compartment to grab my registration. Oh yeah, no, of course. Look, man, no matter how many times I do this, this right here, it still terrifies me. Wait, officer, get out the car. Wait, can you tell me what I did? What I'm being charged for? Wait, I promise I didn't rob anyone. You can search me. You see, he searched me and didn't find anything. He just handcuffed me, and then he just threw me into the back of the police car. Look, officer, man, this has to be some sort of mistake. Can you tell me what I'm being charged for? I don't know what I did. They tell me once I get to the precinct that, more than likely I can go. But I'm fingerprinted. I'm kept in holding for hours. They take me to interrogation and then to the county court, where I get charged for robbery, grand larceny, and assault. They take me to jail. Why am I here? Where's my justice? Where's my liberty? America, you son of a bitch, don't you fail me now. I need you. Man, they treated us like animals. You see, even worse, slaves. We got herded like cattle. And then they forced me to strip off my clothes. And here I am. I'm innocent. But I'm surrounded by inmates who regularly receive broken jaws, broken bones. But even worse, we have broken spirits. You see, several fights led me to isolation for nearly 2 years. 2 years. You see, it wasn't until years later that they found out that I was innocent. But I couldn't get that time back. You see, I didn't even remember who I was.
Hey. Y'all still here, right? Y'all still here? Everyone still here?
Yeah.
All right, so look, I'm gonna need a little participation from us, all right? So listen, when I point to y'all, I need you to say man law. All right, let's try it.
Man law.
Try it again, one more time.
Man law.
One more time.
Man law.
All right, cool, we in here. All right, awesome. All right, so look, let's see this. So, thou shalt not hook up with his friend's girl, no matter how fine she is.
Man law.
Uh-huh.
But if your friend is dumped by the girl or dumps her, then there's a 6-month waiting period for her to be touched. Man law.
Man law.
No man law.
Thou shalt not look in your barber's eyes while you are getting a haircut.
Man law.
That's important.
No.
Come on, man. That's important.
No.
all right, here we
quarantine,
go.
I haven't seen my barber in a while.
Obviously, you have.
Thou shalt not let a lady pump the gas if you are in the car, especially if your broke ass is in the passenger seat.
Man law.
You feel me? All right, here we go. And we adopted a few other laws. As a culture. They say I'm always angry, frustrated, annoyed, or irritable. Is this true? Hell yeah, it's true. Look, I get mad. Yeah, I get angry sometimes. Do I punch walls, punch people, abuse my wife or kids, blow up things, or go shooting up schools? No, that's not how we deal with things. All right.
Better.
I have learned to cope. Sometimes I arm wrestle. Or sometimes I hop up on stage.
To be or not to be? That is the question.
Sometimes I play sports.
Okay.
But my favorite thing you do, it's the box.
Flow like a butterfly,
Sting like a bee.
Hands can't hit.
what the eyes can't see.
Rumble. Woo. Now listen, what I am angry about, I'm not as angry about slavery anymore. I'm not as angry that my grandparents were hosed down, and attacked by vicious man-eating dogs. No. I am angry that still today you follow me around the store and automatically think I'm a thief. I am angry that you hold your purses tighter when I walk by. I am angry that you've already judged me before you even knew me.
That part.
I am angry that you already said that I am just like every other brother before you even gave me a chance to speak. I am angry that you pulled me over and handcuffed me for no reason at all. However, all of that anger can easily disappear. I am the angriest when I think about the future and how I will have to sit with my kids and tell them that they will be hated, judged, hunted, demonized for absolutely no logical reason outside of the skin of their color, the color of their skin.
I'm angry that I can't live my life, but I have to always live it for someone else. I'm angry that I've been manipulated just to go with the flow and fit the standards of what the model man looks like. I cut my hair because I'm supposed to. I don't have piercings or tattoos because I feel like I'm supposed to. I have a blue, black, and gray suit because that's the suits that I am supposed to own. I play and watch sports because that's what I was told a man was supposed to do. I had a girlfriend that people were upset that I let go because she was the perfect picture situation. I follow rules, I read my Bible, even though sometimes the stuff I read contradict the stuff that's preached at me, not to even go into all of the traditions of stuff that has nothing to do with the stuff that I'm reading. I try to fit in the way I look and get depressed because I'm not skinny or buff like my brothers here because there's a picture of what I think it's supposed to look like. Now, I'm not saying that I don't want to get fit. I'm not saying that I'm not a Christian or that I don't like to dress up in those type of suits, that I don't enjoy sports like any other man. What I am saying is that I've been put in such a box that if I ever do venture off just to find me, just to figure out who I really am, that I'll be such an outcast. So I've held every tear. I've made sure that I didn't cry because they had to know that I was the perfect man, and it has made me so angry inside. I'm punching the shit out of this punching bag because there's no other way I know how to let it all out. There's times that I want to cry, but you told me that I could never show any emotion.
Man. How am I supposed to hold these tears in when I got to watch my mother struggle and suffer every day?
Man law.
How can I hold them in if I feel like I can never be happy?
Man. Forced to be Superman when all I want to be is Clark Kent.
But I just want to show you my kryptonite.
Man law.
I mean, but there are some people that don't got nobody that believes in them. So
You got to prove your haters and naysayers wrong.
no, but I'm not saying that's my reality. I'm just saying my family actually believes in me too much. So much that I get overwhelmed and I feel like I can't meet their expectations. Oh, because I am it. I am the last hope of my family. Y'all think that flag is heavy? The weight of my entire family rests on my back, bro. I can't eat, can't sleep, can't rest. Just got to keep grinding or the stress is it's going to kill me.
Hey, look, nobody else is dying on my watch, all right?
They told me to pray it away. I prayed and I prayed to take the gay away. I've tried to kill myself twice since then. I can't deal with the rejection and humiliation from everyone because of who I choose to love. Women don't think I'm straight enough. Men think I'm covering up. Some have condemned me to hell. I'm ashamed of myself, and I can't live anymore. I'm ready to let go. I want this pain to go away. I am an embarrassment.
Wait, man. You gotta be free. Love whoever you wanna love. It's scary, but I promise it's gonna be okay. The biggest thing that I've learned is how to be free from the opinions and perspective of others. You gotta love yourself unapologetically.
Shit, 80% of suicides that happen are men who are 3 times more likely to give it up in the middle of their lives than any other time. So I'm gonna punch this bag for the graveyards that are filled across this country with men that died with so much talent. Name after name announced for a moment of silence.
Edwin Johns.
Wendell Lee.
Kobe Bryant.
Nipsey Hussle.
Wesley Williams.
When I was little, I went swimming with my older cousin. And you know, I couldn't swim, but you know, like most beginners, I could float really well. You know, I was diving in and out. You know, others were splashing really hard. You know, I was cool. I was good. I got this. But slowly, I started to get off track. I could hear people going on with life around me, but by then I was drowning. They could not hear me screaming the whole time. I was crying for help, fighting to breathe, but I was overtaken by the water.
I can't breathe. America, am I an average dude to you? Why do you label me as just another statistic? How come my voice can't be heard? Why are my ideas always shunned? Who allowed them to portray me in the media like this? Why won't you let me talk or express myself?
Do you know what it's like to be a man? Stuck. Can you imagine walking in circles? Because no matter how hard you try to get ahead, something's fighting back even harder to push you back. When will you see my untapped potential? Huh? When will you see that I am a giant?
How come you keep telling me that I have limits? That there's boundaries or there's places that I can't go or things I can't do?
Why have I started to believe them? Why do I let fear and complacency settle in my mind? Why have I started to believe that I'm normal just like everybody else?
Why'd you take my name away from me? My name was my purpose. I'm more than just a man. I'm more than just numbers. Look, I know y'all tired of listening to us whine and cry about what makes us angry. But we've been silent for so long.
Yeah. Yeah, we have.
You see, we just had to get it out.
Hey, but they kind of got a point. For the last few minutes, we just been talking about boxing.
But bro, think about it. It's all we can do.
Oh.
It's all we're allowed to do.
Oh, hold on, wait. Number 8. Hold on. Relax. That's incorrect. Now, how'd you get out?
My cousin jumped in and got me.
Oh. You ever experienced something like that again?
You see, no, now I'm a Navy SEAL.
Oh!
Full circle.
Ah, so you see number 8.
Got it. Come on.
That's the secret. You know? Your number is your name.
I like how you did that.
Who are we? Who are we been? Who are well for me? For the men dying?
We will.
We will.
We will.
We will.
We will. Man, we will.
We will.
We yeah.
Hey, but you know Jesus wept.
Yeah, he did.
He did.
Yeah, he did.
He
He took a moment, but then he wiped his tears. This man wiped his tears.
Yeah.
He wiped his tears and walked like a king to face death.
Yeah.
Come on.
And he declared life, you know? Someone or something heard us screaming silently and jumped in and got us. Now, we got to do the same thing for others, you know? We got to do the same thing for others. No more screaming, you know?
All right.
No longer will we be quiet. No longer will we be silent.
Yeah.
I like the sound of this.
Yeah.
Hey, you know what we should do?
What?
You know what we should do?
Roll call!
Okay, hey, it's your boy.
Okay.
D. I'm number 1.
What's up, Warren?
And number 1 means unity. Unity is acting, feeling, being as one. Even God says when we are united, there's nothing too hard for us.
Hey, my name is number 12.
What up, 12?
Now I represent the kingdom because now it's time for us to take back what's rightfully ours and declare life.
Hey, my name is number 5, and I represent grace, because even when we make mistakes, we get another opportunity. And I also represent favor, because we built with the resilience of a pine.
Hey, and I'm number 7. I represent completion because we have it within us to fulfill everything that we need to do and rest knowing that the hardest times couldn't kill us.
And not only could it not kill us,
Number 7. Come on.
but the testing, it built our character.
Character.
It built our patience.
Patience.
It gave us strength. And the resilience to keep on going. And that's why my name is number 40.
40.
Because at the end of the day, I'm going to make sure my daughter knows exactly who her father is.
There you go.
I like that. I like that.
Yeah.
And I am number 3. And I found out that that means perfection. The problem is that I had the wrong idea of what perfection is. The perfection isn't just an end result, but it's something that you're always striving, you're always working towards to be. And reality is, I can admit and I can say it boldly and I can say it proud that I am bisexual.
Okay.
But I was made in a perfect image. And my flaws and all. Whether I am buff or fat, whether I am suit, I have a suit or no suit, tats or no tattoos, gay, bi, or straight. When God looks down at me,
What did he say?
he says, that's very good.
All right. I am number 8. I am new beginnings. I am hope. I am change. Now, brothers, I feel like we owe these people who have listened to us this entire time to actually do something.
I like the sound of that. I got something else. What you got? Okay, now check it out. If you can't fly, what do?
Hey.
You run. You run. Oh, okay. You run. If you can't run, what you do? You walk. You walk. But if you can't walk, what you do?
You sit.
You crawl.
Okay.
But whatever you do, But whatever you do, you just keep moving forward.
Gotta keep moving. Yeah, I like the sound of that. I like the sound of that, number 7. You know, we're gonna keep moving, y'all. Look, hello, America. We are more than just a number.
More than just a piece of meat.
More than our song and our dance, we are not your coon.
And we will not tap dance to make ourselves look smaller.
Or letting you put us in a box.
Oh, we damn sure ain't your target practice for some animal you can fuck.
Hey, young king, you are unstoppable. You hear me, young king?
We're talking to
you. Young king, don't let I can't be in your vocabulary. Know that there is nothing that you can't do.
Soldier, you are more than enough just the way you are. Stop trying to compare yourself to others. Stop getting so caught up in Instagram and all that other stuff, trying to look like somebody else. Be you. Remember that you are running a marathon. This ain't no sprint.
Young King. Young King, they didn't steal you from Africa. No, they took kings from Africa.
Let them know. Let 'em know.
They took kings from Africa. They took queens, architects, mathematics. Listen, you have royalty pumping through your veins.
Yeah, I like
Don't
that.
you forget that.
I like that. Rise up, king. Hey, young king. Remember that without you, there is no America.
No America.
No land of the free. No Renaissance. No revolution. No music. No entertainment. No creativity. Look, and no culture.
Rise up, young king.
Rise up.
Remember, your spirit was never meant to be caged inside of a country you helped build. You were not a coon. You were not a savage. You were not a buck. You were someone's son, someone's husband. You are valued.
Yeah. Rise up, King. Don't you ever let me see you hold your head down in defeat.
Come on, man.
Come on.
Rise up, king.
Rise
For he
up.
who started a good work in you will not stop until it's finished.
Hey, man. If you thought we could dance, woo, boy, wait till you see what else we can do. Come on. We stronger than we were before.
More united than ever before.
Not afraid of who we are and not ashamed of our past anymore.
And we ain't giving up so easy, you feel me?
Hey, number 3,
Down
grab
for
the
the
flag.
fight.
Grab the flag.
Yeah.
Yo, this shit is still heavy and it's still dripping with blood.
Hey, of course it is. But you're not in your cave alone anymore.
Nah.
We got this together.
Yep.
Now sit back, relax, because that was just your exposition. Just to get your mind thinking and actually get you out there to actually do something.
Do something.
And we not just talking. Nope. We not just saying words. See, our unified ideas will help bring self-wealth, self-love, and self-identity.
That we will pass down
To our kids.
Hey, man. I'm excited for y'all, man. I'm excited for y'all to see how this story really takes off.
Oh, it's gonna be crazy.
So crazy.
It's gonna be crazy.
Hello,
We getting
America.
out there.
Hello, America.
Hello, America.
America.
Rise and shine.
Hello, America.
Rise up,
It's our
King.
time.
Rise up.
Rise up.
Rise up, young king.
Rise up.
Rise up, young king.
Rise up.
Rise up.
Rise up.
Time for new strategy, yeah. First they drain you mentally, threaten your identity, then they treat you like the enemy. Goddamn.
He said we're up. He said yeah.
Whew. Hey.
Thank you.
You wait, Brandon, we're up.
Hey. Thank you once again for joining us on this experience. I want to take this time just to just thank all the powers that be with 66 Theater, as well as the Lee Strasberg Theater and Film Institute for realizing just how important this message was. We got the call a couple of days ago, and they moved really, really fast. These gentlemen behind me that I'm going to introduce, like literally 4 or 5 days ago, got a call and just figured it out. We hadn't seen each other in months due to quarantine, so it was just a great opportunity to be able to share this piece, share this work with you. At this time, we'll just start from here. We're going to introduce this amazing cast of brothers, the cast of Hello, America.
Hello, my name is Cortland Trapp, and I play the number 8. New beginnings, hope. And I guess I'll just pass it off.
Yeah. Hello, everybody. My name is Brandon Archer. I am number 12. Thank you for watching.
I'm Brandon Archer. I was number 5. Thank you.
Sorry. My name is Braulio Archer, and I was number 1.
Once again, my name is Brandon Rainey, a writer-director of Hello America, playing number 3. Yeah, 3.
Hey, my name is Dion Henderson. I was playing the character number 40.
My name is Justin Walker, and I am number 7.
Cool. So this is going to take a couple of minutes. So we had some really cool questions that came in. Due to time, we're going to explore 2 to 3 of those questions that were submitted. And I'm going to actually start with one. I'm going to rephrase it a little bit because there was something that was brought up in number 12's monologue that kind of fit the question. And so in number 12's monologue, he talked about how the most haunting part is that not only does stuff happen in the past or in the present, but the fact that fear that his children will have to deal with the same stuff. And the question is for our audience that's listening, those who might have influence, our audience that's listening, those who may have kids, may be our white brothers and sisters of privilege, people just across the nation. The question is, what can we do to make sure that we're not passing down, that the next generation does not have to deal with the same racism, the same injustice, the same systems that have been just plaguing us for hundreds of years. So that was the question. I connected it to his monologue just to help us out. And just want to open it up.
Oh, it's for us.
Yeah.
It's for the audience.
No.
Oh, great.
How they gonna talk?
Okay. My comments.
I'd like to start. I seen something I seen this on Instagram today. A father who was taking the time with his son. This was a white gentleman, white son. He was taking the time to show his son pictures on the internet. And it was just pictures of interracial kids hugging, showing each other love. And I think it was absolutely amazing, the response of the kid, because the kid just saw what was happening. Mm-hmm. He didn't see color. He didn't see, oh, that's a black kid, that's a white kid. No, he said, oh, they're hugging. Oh, they're giving them a kiss. Oh, they're good. And he didn't go on any other explanation. He didn't like say, oh, you can't, that's not what we're doing. No, he took the time, and he took the time for his son. And he really made it clear that, I mean, we're all one human race out here. We fighting this battle together, and that's how it's going to continue if we got to continue to, help each other out and continue to spread that word.
I kind of like what Brevin used, the example of just the 2 kids, black and white, hugging, because I think one of the biggest issues right now is what we're recognizing and what we're seeing is that this is a love issue. Mm-hmm. I think that when you learn to love one another, when you learn to love somebody outside of what they look like, when you learn to just love regardless of who the individual is, and I think that that's what changes. That's how you can change the world, is just recognizing that if I just love somebody how I would love myself, mm-hmm. whoever they are, regardless of what color they are, then I think that's where the shift happens in our society, mm-hmm. is just recognizing that love piece, because this is a love issue. If we loved each other, if we loved one another, how Christ has called us to love, or how we strive to love ourselves and love the people around us and our family, and we just loved everybody like that, then society will change, because you just learn to love. Yeah. And love is huge. Yeah. And if we learn how to love, and if we love one another, then this wouldn't even be a conversation if we knew how to love.
Right. And be willing to challenge anything that comes against that.
Right.
Like, I think that's the fear sometimes. It's like, I don't want to offend our parents or older generations or just other people the way they think. No, wrong is wrong and right is right. And so being brave enough to be able to say, no, hate has no place in this house, and really shifting that.
And love takes understanding.
Yeah, exactly.
Love
I
takes
was just going to speak on that. I think education,
absolutely,
enhances love. Mm-hmm. You feel me? So when it comes to understanding, an excellent example was, I think I was watching it earlier. Killer Mike suggested that certain, if you were misinformed, I think you should also watch this video, and I watched it myself. Look at Brown and Blue Eyes. I hope I'm getting this correct. Brown and Blue Eyes, The Experiment by Jane Elliott. She breaks down race in an excellent way. It's a group of kids, they're all in a classroom, and I think they have to be maybe 5 or 6. You can tell they're in like kindergarten. So what happens is she breaks down race to them, and eventually she splits them up into blue and brown eyes. So mind you, a white person does have brown eyes, and they also have blue eyes. So you literally had people from different races inside this brown-eyed department, and they were on the lower level. So the blue-eyed people were on the topper level. And the brown-eyed people got to experience what it felt like to be black. And as those white kids start to when those white kids got to experience what it felt like to be black, you saw the hatred, you saw the vitriol, and that started to change their minds. So I think that is a great education, teaching example for our white brothers and sisters as we were going back to that question. Go ahead.
All right, so I actually think that we are out of time. We are going to have moments to be able to continue to have these type of questions. The big thing for all of us to take away is how can the message inside of this play, how can the message of just what's happening, the spirit of what's happening just in the community, across this nation, across this world, how can we move out of silence and speak up? It's not the time for us to sit back, be silent anymore, just like the brothers in the script says. Mm-hmm. We have to really, really let our voices be heard, be willing to challenge everything that we learned from kids, all the seeds that were sown, let those unravel so that we can really, really fight for a brighter tomorrow. Yeah. So I thank you for joining us for this experience, and we will see you all really soon.
Thank you,
rise
guys.
Up, rise up, rise up,
rise up. I appreciate you. You guys are amazing.
Rise
up, young kings.
I'm trying to keep my faith, but I'm overwhelmed, yeah. First they drain you mentally, threaten your identity, then they treat you like the enemy. Goddamn. Repetition of history.